Ugh. Ugh. No, no, I'm not doing my intro. This is what the fuck, man. Okay, so a few weeks ago, I hosted about MizuumiCon and how they were coming back into San Antonio, and I thought it was going to be an okay thing. And then they decided to post something that I really cannot understand why you would even bother to do this normally. Now, this was a week ago on October 10th. This was their official Facebook page. I think it was tweeted, and then they had Facebook post on that, and it's pretty much you don't say something like this at all. Just so we're clear, I'm not going out and saying this anime sucks or people who like this are weeaboos. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the one thing you don't do, and that's fan bash a community. Now, I can get into the details of why this is all bad, and yeah, it's horrible. But I just want to get to what they said. And they said, quote, if you aren't wearing your Hidden Leaf Village headband for Naruto's birthday today, do you even really like anime? Like, do you really even like anime if you're not wearing this one special item from an anime from Japan? Okay, a few things here, folks. It's not do you even watch anime, it's do you even really like it? It's not okay, haha, here's a picture of a cartoon. This is me saying, haha, you don't like anime if you're not in down with this one item on this one day. Fuck you! Okay, first off, I don't care what people like. I'm a gamer. I've said that several times before. I'll say it again. But that doesn't mean anything toward this conversation. Just because I'm a gamer doesn't mean I bash somebody over the face over liking Harry Potter. Or let's say, just because I'm a gamer doesn't mean I bash someone over the head just for liking comic books. That's not the point. Point is, saying something like that is just asking people for trouble. You don't go one direction and say, hey, you're not wearing this item. Haha, you're not a real anime fan. Do you really like anime? Haha, no, you don't. They haven't really redacted that statement. I just want to get that out of the way. It just seems so condescending. It's not even funny. Number two, I hate to tell you this, but some of us actually have lives outside the anime universe. I know for some people that's a shock. No, really, it is. Let's be honest. There are a lot of people in Japan who really need help getting out of that world. So I have to work, it's kind of odd. I gotta pay bills, I gotta eat. Some money's gotta go into my uh, getting to work too. Oh yeah, I can't really bother myself right now trying to provide for myself and trying to deal with my own issues wearing a headband from the anime series that's basically, I think, 10 years old or so, 10, 15. Generally speaking, it's a little bit older than, it's got to be at least 10. A little bit older than a lot of people would recognize. So I absolutely don't want to hear, oh, you're not really like anime. You don't want to. Also, I have to work, meaning I probably have to wear a uniform or some kind of degree of that. I have to have a dress code. And right now, I'm not really interested in that point on wearing a metal headband just because you want me to. Third thing, despite all of this, as a gamer, the one thing you have to do is respect everyone else's position. My position is Nintendo, Pathfinder, maybe a little bit of other RPGs in there. I really want to play that Maid RPG. That looks really cool. Generally speaking, why are you going to that level and trying to say without any reason or justification, oh, by the way, you're not a real fan of anime? Well, some people aren't real big anime people. I came into my first anime convention being pure gamer. I was not as hardcore super pen and paper RPG as I am now, but I came in as a gamer, not anything else. I was pleasantly surprised at OniCon the first year I went, but I think the problem really is the biggest issue about fan bashing is that everyone seems to love to do it for no reason. Hell, I don't get why you would do that. I mean, this actually was a convention that I thought was going to be pretty decent. Now I'm a little shaky on it, you know. I'm not sure if I really want to deal with this kind of association. I mean, I probably will still go, but you know, and that's how I feel about fan bashing in general. Now, here's the thing. For me, it's a results-driven world. You win a game or you get your butt kicked. There's no in between. In this case, this isn't so black and white, as in there's one type of anime fan. You can be an action person. You can like drama. Heck, I haven't seen a lot of drama fans in a while. I've seen a lot of idol anime lately. There's been a ton. There's a new one coming out that people like. I'm not sure what it's called. It's something with zombies. I don't really like zombies myself. Yeah. I mean, there's so many different avenues. But generally speaking, just because you have one thing doesn't mean it applies to everything else in the series or the grouping, and that doesn't make any sense to me. That people would go and legitimately do that on their Twitter and their Facebook feed. Well, fuck off, bitch. You know what I would do at that point? I'd be like, you know what? I'm not gonna roll in here with my Naruto. Oh no! I'm gonna find the biggest styrofoam sword that's almost 10 times the size of what Cloud Strife did, and have nothing but legitimately, I'm not kidding when I'm thinking about this, nothing but your waifu is trash names on it. Like, here's something from Pokemon, Jesse's a bitch, or hey, Sailor Moon, that Sailor Jupiter's trash. I literally would love to see someone do that. If you got a fan bash, annoy everybody. But no, I wouldn't do that. I'd just say, you know what I would do to you? Meet me by the Street Fighter machine. Whatever random Street Fighter game you can think of. My personal favorite, Street Fighter Alpha 3, by the way. But yeah, I basically say, if you're going to be like that, my world's a results-driven world. Let's roll D20s, or let's get it done with something like Street Fighter, or in the case of my favorite annoyance to the universe, I wonder how many people have heard of this one, Money Puzzle Exchanger. Yeah, if you know what that is, go ahead and put it in the comments, because I'm pretty sure about 80% of you watching have no idea what I'm saying about that. So, don't fan bash anybody. I'm not here fan bashing you. I'm not here telling you, despite all some of the recent posts I've had, that you shouldn't be doing this or that, or you don't like a certain thing, you don't like a certain genre, whatever. That's not important. Just go out and enjoy it. And don't do it as a convention, because then you've got a big scope looking at you now. Speaking of conventions that don't fan bash, I will be at OniCon next month, November 9th. November 9th through the 11th. Please make sure you understand this is just me having a little bit of fun. And also, I have one last video before I go for sure. I'll have a little bit of a live for something different. A quick announcement, though, about after the next few weeks. I'm basically back to my usual work schedule. I used to just have a bunch of, Saturday and Sunday stuff that really made it hard for me to go to and from. I'll be able to have more time at work, which means I'll be doing more, probably more, once I get the flow coming in, actual things besides sitting here in my room with a computer, literally talking to you about every single fandom that could be. So, like, share, and subscribe, and if possible, you'll be seeing that next thing probably next weekend. Still a little bit of stuff to work out, but until then, don't ever fucking do that. That shit's the stupidest crap ever. And I'm gonna say it how it is. No, I don't condone that. That's the one thing in fandom I hate to death. Later.